games. He couldn't be in better form as United an unprecedented 4th consecutive title and a Champions League final in Glasgow, all in Sir Alex Ferguson's last season in charge.
Manchester United are out of the Champions League.
In April came a 3rd Premier League title running. Weeks later, underachievement was the overriding mood.
The Championship champagne is already flat, the taste.
Backstage, the scenery was shifting, and ahead of his swan song season, Britain's most successful manager wanted some financial guarantees. Or else.
I think challenge is important. Bearing in mind that we probably, hadn't made an attack in the transfer market since '98. And 3 years is a long time in football. So this was the time to say, look, we're posting our intentions.
Out to the back, please. This way.
It's amazing to see that he worked with the players for such a long time, and he can give them the same desire for the game.
Is there a bit of fear there still? He still is able to...
I don't think it's fear, I think it's respect.
It's a massive sign to the rest, nearly £50 million.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you spend £1 or £1 million or £100 million, you've got to feel that it's going to improve you. And at the level we're at, we're looking for that percentage improvement.
That boy needs therapy.
What I did during my injury was training so hard, and I think physically I came out stronger. Mentally, you have to fight back and come back. I think that also improved, so I have to say I'm feeling really, really good now.
He reminds me of Batistuta, I must say. Quick, aggressive in his movements and always looking to threaten. So he's been a very positive signing for us.
I have to say the team also does very well for me, and all the passes come in. When you see the goals I scored, are always brilliant passes and combination play before in the midfield, so that's also, of course, important for me. As a striker, it's the best team in the world to play for, I think.
After Liverpool last week, do you look at them? Is the team closest to you? Do you look at Chelsea? I know you've been impressed with their signings. Do you list them at all in that normal list?
Well, I said, and of course we get a knee-jerk reaction from a few managers. Poor souls they are.
They talk about, well, that's just Sir Alex playing psychological warfare.
Maybe, you never know. Every time I say something psychological, I'm amazed at the reaction. Liverpool, to win the league, will need to attack, teams. They can't sit and defend all the time and expect to win the league. And I think that the support are expecting that. So I think that, all in all, you should have a terrific league.
I'm not going to say we're going to win everything. I'm going to say we'll give everything to win.
If you're a manager, you have to have the hope. And the important thing is to have the desire. And I think we've still got the desire here, all right. There isn't any doubt about that.
Well, we never doubt Alex's desire.
Having a year out with a terrible injury. Looks really sharp, we're talking about it, looks really strong. And the thing that impresses me about him is he's not, we see him scoring great goals here, but he's not afraid to miss either. He's a striker in the mould that he likes to position himself for a finish. And, scoring against England in midweek there, which was for me was a good striker's goal, falling in the shot.
Just because he scored against England, you'd question the 28 million probably, but after seeing the way he's playing for Argentina, he's going to be phenomenal in the Premiership, and it's going to be easy for him because with Argentina he can score goals, no doubt, and what he can do is he can set up the man in front of him, Crespo. It's exactly the same style, Crespo up front, and then Van Nistelrooy for Manchester United. It'll be seamless, him just slotting back in. I think it might take him possibly a little bit longer than Van Nistelrooy just to find his feet, because a little bit more hurly-burly in that midfield. I'm talking about 2 hours rather than 2 months here, by the way.
Absolutely. Just briefly, Ali, Fergie's last season, there'll be lots made of it throughout the next 10 months. What added kind of impetus and incentive will that have for the players, do you think?
Well, I think that, they've set their stall out. I would love to see Alex Ferguson lead out United at Hampden with a nice tartan kilt on at the end of the season. I'm not sure if you'd share those sentiments, but I think that is their aim. I think in the Premiership they're a team to beat, no doubt about it. But I'd love to see them in the Champions final in Hampden.
In a kilt, apparently. Okay, well if